I am at Lincoln. The new Navigator has finally come in. So, this is what it looks like. Very big. Just like the new Expedition. Pretty much the same exact size. Very, very imposing. Gotta look at this interior right here. So they only have one right now. They're just demoing it for customers. Showing it. Whoop. Ford Edge. Trying to run me down with the Ford Edge, bro. Calm down. So anyway. Seats similar to the Continental. Gonna check out this interior. Oh, look at these wheels. So they finally refreshed it.
Yeah, roughly about there.
Wow. Wow, Jesus Christ. So basically, here in New York City, and you can see all this room back there. So I'm guessing this part has a lifting mechanism. But you got the third row, and even behind the third row, you got what damn near looks like it could be a fourth row if they really wanted to get rid of the... How do you get in there? Is that a push button? How do you do that? It's probably a button. Oh, there it is. It's a little button, a little dimple button. Look at that. Ooh, look at all these buttons. Okay, 3L. Ooh, what's that do? Oh, shit, look at that. 2L. What's 2L do? Okay, so we got a 3L. What's this go? What's that? Okay. So you got the auto. Ooh, this is nice. So I think Escalade has a little bit of competition now because it looks like they finally built a Navigator that... Oh, you push that. Okay, so you push these and the seats pop down. But if you push these right here, seats go up. So the little one is 3R. Okay. And this one right here is 3L. Ain't that cool? So because there's a lot of headroom, it looks like you could get a bunch of fully sized adults in here. And if you're like, small foreign people, you could probably get a lot of people in here. You could probably get about 20 people up in there. Okay, doesn't look like there's a spare tire here, but they probably hide it under the bottom underneath. That's how they used to do it on my Ford Expedition 2002. Okay, so how do you put down the... I would assume... I wonder if they have that foot wave thing. Because that's how the Explorer does it. Or I guess not. So, here you go. In order to put it down, liftgate, you just push that button, and it closes. Wow. It's a big boy. So let's look inside. This up. Let's see if I get in there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so behind these seats, decent amount of leg room for your average sized adult. Me personally, God damn it. Oh. Yeah, that wouldn't work for me. That definitely wouldn't work for me. Now, I'm pretty sure this probably has more space in the back than my Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, as far as the Escalade, that's pretty much going to be the direct comparison to this car. But, nice little pull handles right here. That's interesting, because usually you'd have a pull out, but here you have to pull it. That's interesting. I like that. The average family isn't, they'd probably be able to fit in here nice and comfy. I like this this deck. This looks like something you find in a boat. It's pretty cool. They've renamed the MKX as the Nautilus. Look how big this door is. It looks like a refrigerator door. Look at that. Thing is huge. So they've renamed the MKX as the Nautilus. And you've got your seats So this is a demo model, so this has everything. So you can put up your, if you want the left leg forward, you can put your left leg forward when you have your foot on the dead pedal area. You could slide that down. It's just like the Lincoln Continental seats. I guess after somebody probably took a look at an S-Class, I guess they said, hey, we could do that too. And they finally did. This looks good. Actually, I have to say, this looks really good. And I'm pretty sure the lighter interiors probably look real good too. Now, the back portions of the seat also flex forward. You can flex the whole seat forward. So if you've got like one of those bad backs, you can flex your back. That's nice. Right below it is this next pad. Okay, so the whole pad moves back and forth by pushing the bottom slide. So that's that pad right there, the whole thing. And then right here you have your up and down headrests. So finally, the industry listened to me and they said, hey, if the Mercedes S-Class has seats like that, we can do it too. Now, if you get seats like this in the MKX, and you get seats like this in the MKZ, which is now, wait, I don't think they changed the name on the MKZ. The MKZ is still the MKZ. So this is the town car right here. And then the, oh, this one's locked. Yeah, but in the town car, you can get these nice bright interiors. I have to say, Lincoln has really, really stepped up their interior design. And finally, with the Navigator, the complaint that I had about not having enough space in the Continental, that complaint is technically now gone. Because now it's an SUV and it has these power running boards, as you can see, just like the old model. Oh, I like this. And they did what Mercedes did, and they started putting up all these what is it called? These infotainment systems high up where you can, you know, not have to take your eyes that far off of the road. So let me just adjust my seat. Okay, and then adjust this. How do you adjust this? Button up. Okay. Okay. All right, so that looks pretty good. So what we got here? Drive modes. This is nice. This is nice. Definitely feels higher quality than what Cadillac just put in their CT6 and their other cars. It's like this Lincoln, I have to say, they seem to do a better job with the interiors. But then again, the Escalade is old, so it wouldn't be fair to compare that. And now they have the push button transmission design laid out like this, which I kind of like because it's like a piano key. It's like you could put, look at that. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It's like you're playing a flute. R&D, R&D. Okay. Park brake. Push that to put the thing in park. So unlike Anton Yelchin, you can't get run over. So this is pretty nice. Now they have this wood layout right here, and they have this wood layout right here, and it continues all the way. It sweeps across, and then they have a heads-up display. That's nice. That's really nice. So that's the interior de Navigator. What does this say? So you can control your media from the back. Obviously, it's possible to get these things with rear televisions. So, you know, you could pay more money and you can get the rear TV package so your kids can watch TV. So they have access to that. They can also plug in video game consoles. They have USB, dual USB right here to charge 2 phones. They have, because I have an iPhone X, if I put my iPhone X right here, they have the wireless charging pad. That's also nice. I think that would probably work with my Apple Watch because typically the Apple Watch is adapted pretty much any of those standards, especially if it's a Qi standard. So that's nice. And I have to say, because of the Navigator's size, this definitely, it's more manageable, I'd say, than the Continental. I really wish the Continental was the size of the CT6. Had the Continental been the size of the CT6, I wouldn't have complained about it. Like, you notice I never said anything about the engine. frankly, most people who are buying these things right now, they would like to get a fuel-efficient engine at this point. But what they really want is they want a nice, big, spacious Navigator to drive around their families, because they usually have big families when they buy a car like this. Just looking at the Corvette right here. This is a, yeah, this is a nice one. This is Grand Sport, I think. Grand Sport. It says it right there. You see that? Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, so anyway, most people who have families, it's like they want the extra space for their family. But this looks pretty sturdy. So when you reach right here, there's little pull latches. This compartment is huge. So if you've got guns and ammo, you could store them right here. You know, I'm talking to you, Mr. Organic. You could put the Draco. Draco could fit right, look at this. Draco could fit right in here. Get the Draco. And it's got this pull-out storage bin. It's got one 12-volt outlet right here. Most people don't smoke anymore. So, well, what am I saying? Most people are vaping and shit. So, you know. It looks like it has, the park brake is actually, park brake is right here. That's the electronic parking brake. And when you push that, it says park brake on. And when you push it, the park brake goes off. When you push it, electronic parking brake, that just puts the car in park, but this is the actual electronic parking brake. Drive modes, auto hold, auto park. This can park itself. They were demonstrating that for people that it can park itself. But yeah, this is a very big, very, very spacious Navigator. I have to say, they've made it very, very spacious. It's like I can sit directly upright in it. Directly upright. I cannot pull the chair backwards as much as I'd like to. Honestly, when I sit in my Jeep SRT, I feel like I have a little bit more space where I want it to be. But most people who are smaller, they won't have a problem with this. This actually is very, very nice. And then I have this graphic right here. I turn on the parking lights. I hate those sounds, I really do. Auto park lights. You turn it off or leave it there. Okay. But yeah, this is really nice, and you have your engine start-stop button right there. I'm considering what they did in the other cars. I'm really surprised that they decided to separate that button, like when they could have put it, like, say, right here, and then laid out the others right here. I'm really surprised they did that, but hey, I guess this is one way to just keep it away from everything else. So there's nothing wrong with that. This is nice. Nice steering wheel. Heated steering wheel. Nice wrap steering wheel. Feels good. Feels really good. Yeah, but as far as the interior goes, this is a really nice interior. It looks great. It looks absolutely nice. You got the pull levers right here, and you can manipulate your seat, as you can see. Now, right here on the controls, you can also see that this is the massage button. So you hit that, and that controls the massage. And this button right here, manipulates some of those other seat controls. You have 1, 2, 3 memory seats. So yeah, they put a lot of effort into this. Actually, looks really good. It would be really nice if the MKX comes with all of this, or at least, you know, most of it. That would be really nice. I'm pretty sure anybody who's a Navigator owner right now would definitely like this. I'm going to show you the sticker on this thing, but it's really hard to see. It's $89,000, and as you can see, it has the you open the door, automatic running boards come out, but $89,000, which is really not terribly bad when you consider, you know, the Escalade is a little bit more. And I know this isn't fully optioned out. It's not fully optioned out, but because I know there's things you can get on it as far as infotainment and everything. But these things, most people swear by the Lincoln Navigator. You know, a lot of Escalade owners, I've never really heard anybody complain about them. But, you know, It's a very substantial family truck. This is the kind of thing you buy every 10 years. So basically you skip the mid-levels and you buy it every 10 years. But most people aren't buying these things. They're leasing them. It's like nobody wants to get stuck with the depreciation. And they don't really depreciate that much. But most people, they'll lease them so that this way when new technology comes to market, they can get that without any hassle whatsoever. And I have to say, they've definitely made this a nicer place to be. Especially like with the panoramic moonroof and everything. They made it really, really nice. You know, and I'm sure that the lighter colored materials will show off the interior a little bit better. But I definitely like this more than the Continental. For what the Continental was competing with and for what it wants to be, it's too small. You know, the MKZ, the Continental, yeah, if you're going to have those two that size, that's cool. But they needed something bigger than that Continental. That car should have been longer than it is. That car should have been about the same length and size inside as a CT6. Only what they could have done was put more of a headroom on that car so that this way it would never feel small. And that's what people want. People want that big car feeling. That's the reason why SUVs outsell everything. See, look at that. Look at that. I got my legs all the way out there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Get that massage going. I'm going to show you the computer in a second. Oh, look, this is an Acura. You should trade that thing in, bro. Get yourself a MKZ or something. MKX. I can't remember these stupid fucking letters. Touch panels here where you touch the numbers. You know, my Expedition used to have it where you touch the numbers and you could turn it on and lock it and everything. But here's my thing. This day and age, when we've got fingerprint scanners on our phones, I'm surprised you can't put one of those on there. Like, discreetly. That would be cool. Why not a fingerprint scanner? See, this is the old one. This one has a $60,899 price tag on it. They're trying to move these out of here because, as you can see, while the interior is nice and spacious, it's just not as large because of the headroom restricted because of the old design. And as you can see, the interior looks very plain and very flat and very boring. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, these are some pretty strong, heavy, stand-up trucks. So that's the one thing I know about these things after, you know, having a family that has owned Navigators for like the last, you know, beyond the last 10 years. But these things are very good stand-up trucks as long as you treat them good, you know, brake changes, oil changes, whatnot. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, nice car though. About this. So, passenger door ajar, trailer info. Ooh, big old infographic. Heated, cooled seats. Oh, I got heat coming up my booty. Let me see how quick those seats get cold. Loading map. Ooh. Yeah, and if you get this thing fully optioned out, when you get those really big television screens, it's like, it's a joy for that passenger to be able to hook up to that wide screen. Oh, somebody with a Honda's getting aggressive. But yeah, I mean, this is what it looks like. See your controls right here. Oh, let me hit the massage button. Let me get that massage going on my booty. Yeah, there you go. Now I can feel it. Oh, so when you hit the massage button, off, low, and high. Well, I want mine to be high. Can you adjust it? Yes, you could. Passenger driver. All right, yeah. Let's go back. So you got nav audio. So you obviously have the USB sticks giving you audio for music. I can't play any music because the problem is YouTube will censor me and they'll say you got to take the music out. That's what happened when I shot a video of the car show. Find mobile apps, Sirius XM travel. I have to say, they've really done a great job modernizing it, making it a little nicer. They've really done a great job doing that, you know? And this is a nice, sturdy, heavy screen. And there's your trailer info. Now, all of the little details about how much it tows and everything, you know, I can write that down under my reviews. But as you can see the degrees of the engine right there, as you can see. And I also see that there's a heads-up display. I don't see anything being broadcast on it right now, so I assume that that happens when you turn on the lights, maybe. But right now I don't see anything there. Let me see. Push OK, maybe. Perfect. tire pressure, fuel economy, trip. Let's see what fuel economy they were getting. 6.1 average. Okay, so it probably hasn't been calibrated. So they have, okay, that's how you change your volume up and volume down. CAN HUD. HUD menu. On. HUD menu on. Push OK. Brightness. There you go. You see that? You see that? I think you probably saw it come on. So you can change the brightness levels. Okay. View HUD while making adjustments. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I think you can see what the HUD looks like. I see time, temperature, miles per hour, and range. 367 miles. Let me see if I could zoom in on that. If you can see that. Yeah, that's nice, right? It's pretty cool. I could take a picture of a freaking heads-up display. Now, most of these cars have the ability to drive themselves. Let's try drive modes. So, because they have the ability to drive themselves, like when you turn the drive mode button, you get normal 4x4 auto, slippery, which means slippery on wet, deep conditions, deep snow. Okay, and go back the other way, normal, conserve, excite. Oh yeah, you can drive your damn near 5,000 pound SUV and you can excite yourself. So basically, this is what the interior of the Nav looks like without the television entertainment system. Video camera, rear view. You've got side views with the side view cameras, and you can see the front of the car. You can see the front of the car. You can see the three-part front of the car, 360 view. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a rear view when you're only backing up, but other than that, it just gives you the front camera feed. Here you go, there's an MKZ coming in. So that's what I wanted to show you for now. That's the new interior. I have to say I like the new interior. I'm pretty sure anybody who's planning on buying a Navigator, they're gonna like it too. And this is the back. This is the back, so the passengers in the back. Feels luxurious. I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett would love this car. Because you know Warren Buffett had a Cadillac DTS. He got all the money in the world, and this dude's driving around in a Cadillac DTS. So I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett would love this car. Warren Buffett should come and test drive it with me. You know, in fact, while we're here, you could just buy up the entire store, and we could test drive it. It'd be me and him. It'd be like driving Miss Daisy, only it'd be like driving Warren Buffett. LEDs, yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Nice. It lets you know that it's the new one.
Yep.
You know.
But I'm telling you, one thing that's really a lot of customers looking forward to, we're about to turn into a black label dealership.
Black labels.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So they're on the way.
Cool.
Yeah.
What will the black labels have that this one doesn't?
They'll have more fully loaded features. Everything that you would be paying
Like for instance, those big wide televisions that were in the, like, how long do you have to actually wait till those are available?
Well, that's automatically comes standard with the black label vehicle. So I'm thinking.
How much option is that?
I would have to look it up. I would get somebody to send the pricing for it. But off the top of my head, I know for a fact that it'll be here roughly like February.
Okay.
So that's a good amount of time because we just got this one like maybe 72 hours ago.
Yeah, this is.
We've been waiting for this for months. So,
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, the Midwest had it, the West Coast had it.
Yes, they really did a great job making it. Like, I'd rather have this than an Escalade at this point.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then they just released the photos. You know, the lights are everything.
Oh yeah, you can turn the lights on.
So they just released the photos for the 19 Nautilus. So they're taking this MKX and they're putting this grill on it.
The MKX is getting that?
Yeah, the MKX is getting that, and then the MKC is getting it as well in the 19 as well too.
Yeah.
So altogether, everything's gonna look good.
All right.
I'll leave it open for you, sir.
Cool.